Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. Giants versus Jameis Winston and the Arizona Cardinals.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
The pass.
So out come the Cardinals and their offense in great starting field position.
They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Winston now after the fumble recovery. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Davis on the tackle.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 54 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of...
And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Pass incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Winston again.
A very quick pass to Ridley.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
30-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Arizona.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Oh, he breaks another. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Cardinal 1st down.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. New York ready to go again offensively.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It's a pickup of 6.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 72 yards. On second down, it's Taylor.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now Winston, he will keep it.
Shifts by him. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
From the gun, Winston. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A gain of 4 yards brings up 4th down and goal.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Giants nothing. Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
Giants nothing.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st and 10.
We focus our attention on the Cardinals defense now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be rude. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Here's Mecole Hardman. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Brings up.
They will go on 4th down with Morgan.
This will be caught at about the 5. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through, but still backed up near the goal line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of his end zone, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
1st down, Morgan with it.
And his throw is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Off of a play fake, here's Morgan.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Second down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. That's into the hands of Eckler. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
13 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Throwing, Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and Giants touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Winston. He's got Burton here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A strong running. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who have the lead in the second quarter. Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Alshon Jeffrey, a touchdown reception. In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. His guys have the lead as we send you back to MetLife Stadium in Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Jameis now on first down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick 6s thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. From the 31, Winston, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Cardinals.
A first down throw for Winston. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That catch good for only a couple.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Again, it's Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
And that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Winston. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And McManus able to put it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one good for 37 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On first down, it's Taylor, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Play action with Morgan.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Morgan now, throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Tyreek Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. And the lead will shrink to 6. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Winston now to throw on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Winston. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 30. Three yards.
Play. First down, Cardinals.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Winston. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Winston. This one caught by Ridley.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got it.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jameis Winston, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Morgan.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Hardman, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Morgan trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. Now McManus for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
First and 10. At their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he puts it through. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
McManus set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard.
And New York set to take the field.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Morgan throwing after the interception. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
7-yard line.
On the draw is Taylor.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Morgan off of play action.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going deep for Brown and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
On 1st and 10, it's Morgan.
Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
operating from the gun. Morgan throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. But now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Morgan. And that is incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Arizona.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
3rd down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play a back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house, and now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
From the gun, Morgan. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
First down, Morgan with it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kentrell Bryce picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.